So my perspective is Congress should set the expectations, but should refrain generally from overspecifying. And the reason is legislation is hard to pass. Just an example. The low-income home energy assistance program is this vital subsidy that we provide to state and local governments that supports heating assistance and cooling assistance and some weatherization activities across the country, critical needs for low-income households. If Congress was to write into that law, its authorization tomorrow, that you must serve a certain number of households, what it would essentially do is tie the hands of those at the state level for maximizing for who needs the benefits the most based on local knowledge and context. What it would also potentially miss are what we call mediating factors. So something like there's a recession. Congress passes a emergency supplemental funding pool of billions of extra dollars for the program. Did they actually achieve their performance because of that original target? No, they did it because of the other thing. So there's a lot of cautions that I would flag for over specifying in legislation. The one thing that I can very clearly say is Congress must set the expectations for driving performance. What we know from the field and from the research and everything that we've been doing in evidence-based policymaking for decades, leadership really matters. And leadership comes in lots of different ways, but the expectations that come from congressional champions on particular topics, allies from congressional staff, and even the staff that just ask a question inside the executive branch, that always matters. Because then they have a reason to be able to have conversations about whatever that question or topic is, including if they're really hard questions to answer. So if the staffer or the member says, why aren't you hitting X target? Why didn't you clean up 10,000 sites? Why didn't you serve 100,000 households? The agency has to have a conversation about that and may even have to have a formal response. That's different than putting it in the authorization and then having a hammer to say, if you don't hit that target, we're going to cut you off.